short. My back's killing me, guys.
Pregame.tv, two of my favorite teams this year, the Miami Dolphins. I was on them on week 2 and week 3, cashed both tickets. Very lucky to get there last week. I was on the New Orleans Saints. Love the Saints all year long. They go ahead and crush Arizona. Now we got 2 3-0 teams playing. There's a Monday Night Football trend. You take the undefeated team on Monday night and you bet them, and there's something incredible against the spread. Unfortunately, both these teams are undefeated. I don't know if that's going to help you. Let's go ahead. Let's start with Bryan Leonard, Monday Night Football.
Week 1, both teams were undefeated also.
Trend strong on week 1. Yeah.
It's
perfect.
So it's perfect. It's 1-1 every year.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Well, how do you not play the Saints here? We talked about this in the last video. You know, you got a team playing a night game, national TV, with all the inspiration in the world. Tough place to play. Miami, as you pointed out, got a little bit lucky last week. Miami's playing pretty good ball. I mean, you give them all the credit in the world, but they're stepping up in class this week, and I think it's a tough situation.
Way stepping up in class.
Yeah, I don't think the Saints are a great team.
Oh, they're great. They are great.
I think you're
best.
You must be married to the owner's daughter.
Steve Fezzik in the NFC. Ryan is playing.
Bar none.
Situation is, you talked about Seattle in the last video, home and away. The Saints are the same way, home and away. I don't trust the Saints on the road as a road favorite, but at home, I like to play them as a favorite.
Let me ask you about that last play. Miami beat Atlanta. You saw the little lollipop that went up, and then it cradled it. And now, am I the only one in the country that, when I saw that play initially, I said, "Oh my God, it's Akron, Michigan, all over."
Yeah,
remember the Akron guy got open, and the quarterback overthrows him. What a nice touch here, where an Akron alum, very upset.
The quarterback did not overthrow him; he was held.
You know what? You're playing in the big house. You're not
getting that flag.
I mentioned that when I was watching that game. They were on the 1-yard line, turned the guy next to me. I go, "What are the odds?" I said, "They're never gonna let him score."
Well, you need to do in that situation. You need to run a misdirection play. You need to pretend to go right
and go left.
Throw it back left, because everyone sells that. And look at what Boise did against Oklahoma. Surprise! We win, you lose, because we have a good coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it looked like the same play, and so worked to perfection. By the way, I hate the teams that do this line plunge. Whenever I see line plunge, it's second and goal from the 1, then it's third and goal from the 2 after they lose the yard.
Never fail.
And every time someone throws the ball, if it works, they get a little bit of credit, and if it backfires, like, oh my God, how do you throw the ball there? But I'm digressing here. I think that. I watched the entire Miami game. I have never seen on NFL Rewind, I saw the whole first quarter, I've never seen a team get their butts kicked as bad and start out as flat as Miami did.
Still have a shot at the game. That's why I felt I had a chance, just because the
score. I had Miami.
Yeah, me too. Just because the score wasn't a blowout yet. Like, if you watched the game and saw the stats, you would have thought you had no shot. Right. But the fact that they were within 2 scores, I thought, this isn't that bad. It could be worse.
They got a dropped punt.
And they're home.
They turned it over. They went down 7. They got a dropped punt, and they got it tied. But one thing that I can't stand, too, end of the game, Atlanta's up 3, right? And you can just see it. You know, they're like, all right, let's build that lead to 6. It's so stupid. Green Bay does the same thing with the Bengals.
Yeah.
You're up 3. Step on their
get it over with. Get it over with.
You know, get up 9. Get up 10.
Listen, Miami's a great story. Starting off 3-0, good for them. You know, and
great skill position players. I mean,
exactly.
Wallace, Hartline.
Even right now, they're stepping up, like Bryan said, in class. And we know that the New Orleans Saints, and I said it on radio that I do there are times that I would look to fade a team that is so offense-oriented, and public loves offensive teams, and usually you got to pay more for them. But here's a team this year in the New Orleans Saints that has a chip on their shoulder, and they're not looking to beat teams. They're looking to crush teams.
Sure.
And if they're ahead, they're going to keep scoring if they could score. And now all of a sudden, you couple that with a defense, I'm telling you right now, the week 2, 3, 4 New Orleans Saints aren't even close to what they're going to be week 10, 11, 12. This is a team that you got to remember just got their head coach back.
And remember,
this is an offense,
was hurt the whole year.
This is an
180 yards.
This is an offense and a quarterback in Drew Brees that really depends on their head coach.
Yeah.
And he was gone for a whole season. So you're seeing the defense step up. When this offense catches up with the defense, they are going to be an extremely dangerous football team. They're already a dangerous football team. If you see what they've done defensively for being called the worst statistically team in the history of the NFL last year. They have a chip on their shoulder for that. They have a chip on their shoulder for Bounty Gate. I mean, this is a team right now you do not want to stand in front of. Picture Monday Night Football. Remember that game back after the Hurricane Katrina, that first game back against the Atlanta Falcons on Monday night when it was a party that didn't end till midnight. The same thing's going to happen this Monday night.
Joe
Chalky
Montana
white special. Just keep laying it. Nobody was going to beat them that night.
No way.
And I don't think Tannehill's going to do it on Monday
Bryan,
night.
you got your bet in yet on the Saints?
I laid 6. It's a chalky white special, but lay it anyway.
Where do you think it goes?
It's going north of 7. It's going north of 7.
It's 7.5.
7.
Well, yeah, it's going north.
It's going 7, and then the wise guys will grab 7.5, just like they did with Arizona and Tampa Bay, and they'll lose.
Exactly, and they're going to lose with them. Yeah.
Last week. Can I make it official?
Please do.
Remember Fast Times at Ridgemont High when Jeff Spicoli goes ahead and shows up late for Mr. Hand's class? Aloha, I'm Mr. Hand. You have to be on time. And he goes, here's my registration card, Mr. Hand. And he goes, and Spicoli's like, you're ripping my card. You're ripping my card. Hey, bud, what's the problem? No problem, Mr. Spicoli. What you did last year matters not. You are under Bounty Gate. This year, it's a totally different year.
Who dat?
You rip all that data and all those stats up.
Throw it away.
And you throw it away. We're going to get some pizza. We're going to learn about Cuba. We're going to learn about what the New Orleans Saints were my #1 power-rated team in the NFL at the end of 2011.
Thank you.
2012 is a deletion. It does not matter. And other than a miracle Alex Smith drive in the Bay Area, they would have gone to the Super Bowl in 2011 with Vernon Davis playing out of his mind. The bottom line is get out your copy of The Free and The Brave. Study up for 6 hours, and you'll probably just get by Miami and score a few points. You'll pass my class, but you won't cover. Get down right now. New Orleans Saints.
This team's going to the Super Bowl.
Saints are going to the Super Bowl.
Yep, and they're going to be celebrating on Bourbon Street come first week of February.
This was, by the way, this is Monday night. I did give this out to my Bet Like a Pro premium play.
Already.
I'm not supposed to give out.
You got it already.
I already gave it out. I just Monday night. That's it. Monday night. Customer appreciation. I bet -5 at Johnny Velo at the win. Went on over there. Lock and load. But if I hadn't gotten that 5, I would most certainly have laid the 6.
I did.
And then the only question is, do I lose back some of the money plus 7.5 when it?
No. Don't even waste your time. Don't waste your time.
We can tease this too, right, Bryan?
Please it, he said.
After Minnesota blew that game last week at a teaser, but yeah, normally you would.
You had to bring that up. Everyone's in a good mood. They're thinking about Phoebe Cates and Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Beignets
and the like. And you know, my favorite scene too is when he's driving and he thinks the girl's flirting with him and she's making fun of his, Captain Hook hat. Remember that? And he just starts.
You know who that was, don't you?
That was Judd Hirsch, right?
No, the girl.
Phoebe. Oh, I don't know who the girl was. Who was the girl?
The blonde from Heart, Ann Wilson.
Was it?
I did not know that.
Yes. I give you a movie reference. There you go.
That's what I'm talking about. I like it. Brian, you've been slow to come around with the movie references.
Well, you finally said a movie that I've actually seen. So
you know that in that movie, there's a small part in All American Burger where the guy from the Bayou from Louisiana, it's Nicolas Cage is in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. So he's like one of the.
He's a Las Vegas resident now, by the way.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I love Nicolas Cage in Con Air and the like. And you know what? Maybe
he was great.
I'm going to give him a call.
The Bad Lieutenant in New Orleans.
We can have him on one of these videos. You're a star. Go get us.
I'm going to give him a tweet. Maybe we can hang out, watch the Saints go ahead and pound this team, and we'll see what we can do. So actually, my wife loves Nicolas Cage. She's like,
what's not to love?
What's not to love? All right, I think it's time. We are going to wrap up here.
Done.
It's been a great week. College football, NFL,
Monday night.
Even a little bit of baseball talk. Bryan Leonard's been phenomenal with his Bryan's Diamonds. He's taking a little break, probably until the playoffs, where he's going to bring it hard back, along with the football. I want to thank everyone for tuning in each week with us. If you liked us, definitely check out Ken Thompson, Marco D'Angelo. They will be back with videos later in the week on their games. If you didn't like us, check out Marco D'Angelo, Ken Thompson. They'll do a better job than us.
If you loved us,
check out
Buy us a beer when you come to Vegas.
Marco D'Angelo, 3.5forks.com. Thanks for tuning in. Pregame.tv.